So we have to understand that like for adults, don't we need comfort? So what will you do for getting comfort? We'll go to a hotel for a dinner out, night out, or we'll watch TV, or we'll do something for entertainment, right? For baby, there is only one thing, no? It's only mother. So either you, so mother is there for feeding, mother is there for comfort also. So the breast, the function of the breast is both, not just nutrition, but also comfort. So, do you know that there are two types of sucking on the breast? One is nutritive sucking, one is non-nutritive sucking. So nutritive sucking is the sucking in which baby is actually drawing milk. So how do you diagnose that? So every mother should know. So baby is on the breast, baby will take milk one suck per second. Suck, swallow, breathe. Suck, swallow, breathe. Suck, swallow, breathe. This is the usual pattern of nutritive sucking in which you can look at baby and know baby is drawing milk. So because baby will suck, swallow, and there will be a pause. The pause is the time when the baby is swallowing and breathing. Suck, swallow, breathe, suck, swallow, breathe, one suck per second. Second is you will see the jaw going down every time. You will see the cheek puffing up with milk, and you can also hear the swallowing sound sometimes. Okay, so this is nutritive sucking, whereas non-nutritive sucking is predominantly on the nipple and it is faster. It is 2 sucks per second, faster. There is no jaw drop, there is no cheek puff, there is no swallowing sounds. In this, baby is not taking in milk, baby is just doing non-nutritive sucking. Now, why is this even there? Should we stop the baby? So, non-nutritive sucking has a role. Non-nutritive sucking increases the movement of the intestines of the baby. Okay, so what? So, during times of colic, colic is what is colic? So you must have had times with your baby when the baby is screaming because of the gas stuck in the intestines. So at that time, rather than going giving Colicade or some other medicine, let's just get the baby back to your breast. What will happen? Baby will do some nutritive sucking, and the movement of the intestine will increase and the gas will pass off. So non-nutritive sucking helps in times of colic, and it helps to relax the baby immensely. So non-nutritive sucking is as essential, maybe not as essential, but essential to the baby's growth. But if it's really distressing you, not allowing you to sleep at all, and the baby is just stuck to your breast doing non-nutritive all the time, then what you can do is you can remove the baby with a single clean finger in his mouth. Just delatch, give it to your husband and say ki, okay, for a few hours I'm going to a different room and sleeping. Don't give a pacifier, because what a pacifier does, a pacifier first of all is a source of infection. You going to sterilize the pacifier and give? Even if you sterilize, it never gets completely devoid of germs. First of all, that. Second is a pacifier, then you tend to give it a lot more. Every time baby cries, you will put the pacifier in the mouth. So pacifier satisfies the sucking needs of the baby. What does this mean? So every baby wants to suck, suck, suck. If you even put the finger in the mouth, baby will start to suck. So if you put the pacifier for a long time, na, baby sucks, 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 and all the needs of suckling get satisfied. So once you put the baby in onto the breast, baby is already satisfied. He does not put that much effort to breastfeed on the breast. So it satisfies the suckling demands of the baby. And the third is it can interfere with the teeth formation. So don't give a pacifier, give your breast as much as you can, but if it is interfering with your rest and sleep, you can take a break, it's fine.